Bowman. We've shifted ops to Caymanas. What have you got for us?
For the past couple of years, the cartel has been experimenting with high-tech submarines as a way to smuggle powder into the U.S. Best we can tell, these subs follow one of the tributaries up to the Amazon, then into the Atlantic for a transit to the Florida coast.
Jesus, it's a couple thousand miles.
Exactly. The man running the program is called El Cerebro. We've got almost nothing on this guy. Rumor has it he's some kind of genius, a real mad scientist type. We know he's been ordering all kinds of military-grade electronics to upgrade his subs capabilities. We need a better picture of what's going on in Caymanas. Get me all the intel you can on their submarine ops, as well as El Cerebro and his research. If you get actionable intel on the cartel submarine fleet, take them out. Let's put some hurt on El Cerebro and see how he reacts. Maybe he'll make a mistake and we can grab him.
Sounds good. We're on it.
Target acquired. Standing by.
Most cartel members are violent idiots who are too high to care. But Patricio Mendez Valle, aka El Cerebro, is an oddball genius who's too fucking smart to bother. Nydia Flores spotted his intellect when he was just a kid. She sent him to college in Mexico and later grad school in California. Word is he was too strange and misanthropic for even that crowd. But he popped up on our radar. El Cerebro heads up the cartel's submersible program out of Caymanas. From Caymanas, his semi-submersibles, sometimes carrying as much as 10 tons of cocaine, head downriver to Brazil, then to the Atlantic. From there, floating just a few feet below the surface, they can go all the way to Mexico, even as far as Florida. But smuggling with these semi-submersibles will soon be a thing of the past. He and Nydia have ambitions to make reusable, fully submersible craft. Think what a multi-billion-dollar criminal enterprise could do with a fleet of submarines. Smuggling would be just the start. If we're gonna take down these subs, we need El Cerebro and his jagged-ass brain intact and cooperative. Just remember, he's Nydia's pet project. She won't give him up easy.
Dropped him. Check your targets. We got civilians all over the place.
So, what did you...
I didn't get a damn word he said.
I know, right?
Fucking Cerebro. Might as well speak Chinese for all I know. Took me months to get invited to these meetings. I thought it would clarify what we're supposed to build here in Caymanes. In fact, it's making it worse.
Órale. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to make El Cerebro buchón, but the culero who did should be fed his own balls.
Yet, they say he's some kind of genius. Genius. The other day I had to stay late at the lab to fix the propellers on the new sub prototype. I saw El Cerebro lying down on the floor of his office, all lights turned off, a thick line of coke drawn all around his body.
What was he doing?
Just lying there, staring at the ceiling, mumbling random numbers.
That's fucked up. I don't know what drug he's on, but it sure is more potent than the yayo they give us.
Claro.
Maybe we need to stop a while, replenish our supplies.
You mean fish? Nah, you mean caiman. You know, those little alligators? They say they taste kind of like rabbit.
Nah, that ain't right. For gator tail, and tail's the best part. You need to really marinate the meat, otherwise you get a steak taste like a rubber chicken.
Too bad I left my dry rub in my other backpack.
The rat of the cage.
Fuerzas enemigas en posición para mandar ataque. Solicitando fuego de apoyo. Fuerzas enemigas
Looks like they're
detectadas.
feeling froggy.
Todas las unidades, prepárense para el combate.
The drone is up. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Fuerzas enemigas en posición para mandar ataque. Fuego a voluntad.
Okay, we're still good. Unidad with submachine gun. He's alone. Unidad bird approaching.
Over
Stay
by the
down.
checkpoint.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Moving to position.
Let me find a good position.
Got the target.
Target acquired. Moving to a better position. Ready to fire. Target down.
I got another. That's 5. I got eyes on a mounted weapon.
This is a message from the Free Forces of Bolivia. The currently Narcos Liberty Lieutenant has been captured by rebel forces. For years, this man has boasted of his exploits in social media. This is a message from the Free Forces of Bolivia. The popular blogger Ramon Feliz has been killed by the Santa Blanca drug cartel. Many of his readers became suspicious when the tone of his blog changed to one that's a part of the cartel. Many readers believe that he was being held hostage. Rebel forces
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
exposing the very atrocities that Santa Blanca has committed. Stay tuned, Nicholas. The revelations that Ramon Feliz uncovered will destroy the cartel.
Eyes on a grunt. He's alone. Inside the bunker.
Hey, I found a Santa Blanca medal. This'll make a nice souvenir. Here's the schedule for an SB helicopter used to ferry supplies around. The rebels need that stuff. Let's go get it for them.
Who need that chopper? Stay low.
Here we go. This map's got locations for cartel subs anchored along the river. If we move fast, we could take them out before they head out on another smuggling run.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
Hey man, try to take us off some sweet jumps, alright? Everybody hold up, we got hostiles in the area.
Cartel heavy machine gunner.
Somebody tell Fitzcarral that we found his boat.
It's nuts. Something this big this far upriver.
That's what your mama said.
That doesn't even make sense.
I got a third target. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Got it, moving.
I need a better position.
Hold up, let me get a good sight line. Eyes on the target.
I've got the target.
Say the word, boss. Target is down.
Drone is airborne.
Moving to position. Need to get to a better position. Copy. Target marked.
I got a target carrying
Copy that.
machine gun.
Target acquired.
Good to go.
I'm opening fire on these shitheads.
Relax, we're still good.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
Roger that. Moving.
Enemy marked.
Moving to a good sight line. Roger that. Target marked. Eyes on the target.
Moving to a better position. Ready to fire. Drop. found their amigo. There.
Por aquí andan esos putos. We got a drug sub to demo over here. Keep security tight.
They're coming this way. Roger, let me get in position.
Let me get into position.
Target acquired.
Got the target.
Shitballs.
Opening fire.
I called the rebels for reinforcements.
Copy, amigo. Sending you a fire team.
I got the C4 primed.
Looks like we've riled them up.
Destroyed. Let's clear the fuck out of here.
I'll fly.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
We got bad guys. I got 2 Sicarios by the stack of tires.
I got eyes on a mounted weapon. The drone is up. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
Got it, moving. I'm getting a position.
Moving to a good sight line.
Eyes on a gun turret. Target marked.
Copy. Target marked. Wait one. Let me get in position. Ready to engage. Tango down.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
Eyes on a gun turret. I'm moving to position. Target acquired. Stay.
Let me get into position. Got the target. Tango is fucking down. Eyes on a sniper, over by the observation post. Moving to position. Eyes on the target.
Give myself a schedule.
Let me find a good position. Copy that. Moving.
I don't do no go. And between 3 p.m. and 5 p.m., also no go. Now, I can smoke all the weed I want because that never hurt nobody.
Roger. Target acquired. Lost my target. He's dead.
Sticking to a schedule like I do takes a lot of discipline, but it really helps control your drug use and really keeps you from getting addicted. What time is it now?
Hey, we got a narco.
Where you got it?
There, by the observation post. Okay, we're cool.
I asked Pacatar to call to the rebels for some reinforcements.
Their LT's escaping. Assholes know we're here. Stay quiet.
A ver, cabrones, el enemigo anda cerca. A partir de toda su pinche madre con unos buenos cañonazos.
Got some rebels trading shots with the cartel. We want to back them up.
I called the rebels for mortar fire.
I have a shot.
Eyes on a drug sub. This must be Cerebro's luxury model. I got the C4 primed. Target destroyed. Don't get slack with that security.
The cartel has a flotilla of submarines they're using to smuggle coke into Florida. Find the subs and sink them.
Oh, here we go. They've seen us.
Drone is airborne. Can't see squat. The drone's being jammed. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us. This place is amazing.
Incan, yeah?
Think so. We'll take the tour after we take down Santa Blanca, though. Stay sharp. The signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
No se escondan, cobarde.
I'm calling for indirect fire. I got a Cerebro brand sub. Eyes on those flanks. Let's take it out fast. All subs destroyed. Objective complete.
Only way Cerebro's gonna get that coke to Florida is with a fucking rowboat.
The drone's fucked up. They're jamming us. Looks like we found the cartel's primary base in Caimanes. A lot of activity around that warehouse in the middle.
Could be big enough for El Cerebro to use as a research lab.
Maybe. Let's take a closer look.
We've got a location on a warehouse where El Cerebro does most of his high-end design work. Sweep the building, grab any useful intel you can carry,
Let's
and
go.
torch the rest.
The signal's all bad. They're jamming the drone.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a ver quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Let's keep our heads down and see if we can get into the central warehouse undetected. I want to find out what else Cerebro's working on. Let's move.
They're on alert. That was close.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
¿No quieren darse un tiro, pues? Por aquí andan esos putos.
DJ Perico with the safety alert from Santa Blanca Radio. We're traveling in a commercial.
¿No quieren darse un tiro, pues?
grenade! Move, move, move! No, take cover!
Fucking hell. Put a call to the rebels for some reinforcements. That makes 5. Got eyes on the captain.
It's gonna blow.
I'm shooting these fuckers.
What took you so long? I got eyes on a generator. Call the rebels for some indirect fire. They got no juice. What do you make of that?
Who gives a fuck? Let's blow it up.
Hoo-ah. Demo calc says P for plenty.
Grenade! Watch out!
You're in bad shape. Take cover.
Frag out. Come en mierda, culeros.
Hey, raza, aquí DJ Perico. Exploding out of your stereo system and spraying you in the face. So, Without Caimanes wanted to give a special dedication to the king of the nerd that you're on. Rainy
Demo's primed. Let's gather some info Ricky Tick. See if we can't grab something that tells us what El Cerebro was working on.
submersibles. It's bad enough when someone farts. When someone takes a dump, it's hell in a tent.
Move, it's gonna blow. Enemy killed.
We've got the intel we need on El Cerebro's research. We took out his prototype. Project's foobarred for sure. Deploying drone. Marking a captain. I see a second target.
Roger that. Moving. Let me get a good sight line. Roger that. Target marked. I've got the target. Fuck! Engaging. That tango's down. Relax. We're still good.
I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area.
That guy's getting strapped. Must have heard the shot.
¡Puta madre, todos agachados, cabrones! ¡Nos están atacando!
Keep it quiet. They know we're here.
Clear. How you guys holding up? According to this, El Cerebro is buying loads of military-grade electronics from foreign sources for his new sub-design. Looks like a shipment just arrived by boat a couple of days ago.
You think we should go after it?
That cargo could be an intelligence gold mine. We steal that boat and turn it over to Bowman. She can have the agency's techs go over it with a fine-tooth comb.
There's an armored boat docked outside Santa Blanca's base at Caimenes. It's loaded with high-tech electronics for El Cerebro's research projects. We're gonna grab the boat and turn the cargo over to a CIA team for analysis.
I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
I'm getting a position. I need a better position. Target acquired. Standing by. I've got the target.
Shit, I gotta find a good position. Ready. Call the shot. He's gone.
We got a Sicario.
Point him out.
Close to that stack of tires.
Listen up. We steal the boat and we take it to the RP so Bowman's people can give it the once-over.
Sure they won't let us play with it first.
Let's get out of here.
Where we dropping off the boat?
Bowman has an RP on the river. Some kind of old Cayman hunter shack. This ride ain't all bad.
Shit, give me a beer and I'll pretend we're back home off the coast of Myrtle Beach.
You still think you're 22 or something?
Nah, I'm just looking to hook up with 22-year-olds.
I'm sure you are. Too bad none of them feel the same way.
taking a shot.
¡Gringos, hijos de su puta madre! ¡Métanles la verga a todos esos putos! ¡Mátenlos!
Oh shit, we've been spotted.
She can have her crew pick up the boat.
After the agency's techs examine that prize, they ought to have a good feel for the rest of El Cerebro's designs.
Good work in Caymanas. Taking out the cartel subs has cut shipments to Florida by more than a third.
And the gear we intercepted and that intel we found on El Cerebro's prototype?
First impressions are that El Cerebro is in the process of building a sub with serious legs. We're talking about a boat that could reach as far as Europe and do so completely undetected.
Damn, that ain't good.
You ready for the good news? We've got an ID on El Cerebro. The intel you brought in helped us connect the dots. I'll send you everything I've got in a minute.
Outstanding. We got a location on our mad scientist?
Negative. His OPSEC is damn good. Multiple safe houses. Never stops at the same place twice in a row, the whole nine. But he's got an assistant that does most of the grunt work. He spends enough time on his phone that we've been able to triangulate his location.
So we follow the assistant and see if he leads us to El Cerebro.
You got it. Stand by for the data. We've got a location on El Cerebro's chief assistant. He could be our best chance to get our hands on the mad scientist himself. Get to the assistant and extract El Cerebro.
We're right of the cage.
I've got eyes on the assistant. Keep your distance and sure as shit keep him alive. We have to tail him to El Cerebro.
Okay, we're still all right.
Place. If El Cerebro is in there, snatch and grab. We want him alive, got it?
jamming us. I got eyes on a mounted weapon. I asked the rebels to do a recon of the area. I asked the rebels to recon the area for us.
We got a couple of narcos.
Got it, moving.
Let me find a good position. We're good to go. Let's ride. I got eyes on a bunch of Sicarios. Inside the house, see?
That's 15.
Roger, let me get in position.
Moving to a good sight line.
Moving to a better position. Target acquired.
Got the target.
Good to go. Fuck, engaging. Looks like they're feeling froggy.
Wait, there's so much breathing. You know how much moisture leaks out of your body in one way. I can keep 2 water items alive in there, but only if I look for only one. Goodness. I wonder. Wait.
¿Qué chingados esperan? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Fast, 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 please! bien, ganaron.
Christ, the alarm.
Está.
Sniper, take cover!
Traigo las armas. Está bien, me rindo.
Sniper, get the fuck down! Engaging.
Lydia will come looking for me, you know? You know? She always keeps tabs on me, even when she thinks she's ignoring me. I really ought to go back, but she'll worry. I could fire myself out of the back hatch. I prefer you didn't. But I've almost cracked this. You know how cold it is underwater? The issue of chemical binding? Not an issue. It ought to be easy to find monoethanolamine in Bolivia, right? It's just an issue of scale. Can I call Nidia Flores? She's probably busy, but she won't mind. She knows me. We're close. What am I talking? Scrubbing? No. I mean, scrubbing needs 2 compartments. Wouldn't leave room for any people. That's so? I want suspects for a Colombian submersible that just had a breathing tube sticking out of the surface of the water. Imagine the heat signature.
Está bien, me rindo.
We're at the rally point. I'll take him from here.
Thank you, baby Jesus. I'm sick of listening to this guy.
Now you know how we feel every time you open your mouth.
Ma'am, Nidia will be looking for me.
Good, because we're looking for her.
They say you've got a good brain between those ears, camarada. Now that you're up Schitt's Creek without a submersible, you may have figured out that you need me to help you, and I will, once you help me.
Huh. Forgive me for asking, but what do you think this is? Compelling? Dramatic? The rocks here have been around for centuries, long before you were a gamete in your father's testicle, and they'll be around long after you've gone back to the dust. Do you understand? These rocks have more significance in the universe than you do, than your high and your hypocritical war on rocks. Are you taking me to Nidia, or are we waiting for her?
Do you not understand that I will lock you up in prison, where tattooed neo-Nazis will use you as a human pincushion for their dicks?
The problem is that you still think that anything matters. Anal rape, cocaine, murder, it's all nonsense. Do you think the jaguars waste any concern on how they feel? Or that the rabbits they eat contemplate the name of God? Meanwhile, you're still lying to yourself, convincing yourself that you make a difference.
So nothing matters to you, El Cerebro?
El Cerebro? I am not El Cerebro. El Cerebro slipped through your fingers before you even knew he was there. He is quite simply gone, as though he never existed.
What do you mean we got the wrong guy?
Looks like El Cerebro planted most of the intel we followed. He led us on a wild goose chase while he bugged out.
Then who the fuck is Bowman talking to?
El Cerebro's top submersible designer. The sacrificial lamb, basically.
Damn, that's some next-level supervillain shit right there.
Either way, we put the cartel's submarine fleet out of business. Could take years to get that program running again.
And El Cerebro?
The trail's cold for now. Bowman will keep her ear to the ground in case he resurfaces, but we're moving on.
Here's a lesson in cocaineonomics. The biggest mistake most people make is focusing solely on the product. Claro, you need something to sell, but that's not where you make the money.
1 kilo of coca leaves costs about $1.50. It takes 400 kilos of coca leaves to make 1 kilo of cocaine. Even when turned into cocaine base, a kilo is only worth $1,200 in Bolivia.
However, every time you cross a border, the value increases.
Once we reach Colombia, it's already $2,200. We hit southern Mexico, $12,000. Cross the border into Texas, $20,000. New York City, our $1,200 investment is now worth $35,000. Paris, London, $68,000 to $74,000.
It's a pipeline that carries the product to the people that need it. Sustenance for the thirsty. Once in place, the pipeline feeds itself.
workers, vehicles, wages, bribes.
But when there's a clog in the pipe,
They took out another shipment. We lost 7 tons last week.
4 planes the week before?
the water backs up.
There's too much surplus. We can't keep it secure.
My men are selling to each other.
We can't pay people if they're not moving product.
They're kidnapping civilians for ransom money.
Too much water.
We have to take Valeria and go.
He'll kill us before we leave the country.
Then what's the answer?
When I find it, I'll let you know.
And you drown.
それでは次週をご期待ください。さよなら、さよなら、さよなら。